Cowboy hearts and midnight skies were all we ever needed back then. The world seemed wide open, stretching beyond the fence lines and dusty trails that wound through the Texas countryside. Every sunset painted the horizon in shades of gold and crimson, and every night brought a blanket of stars so bright they looked close enough to touch. We were young, restless, certain that life would always feel as endless as those open plains. The old ranch sat at the edge of town where the gravel roads met the pasture land. Long days were spent beneath the scorching sun, working cattle, fixing fences, and learning lessons that couldn't be found in books. My father used to say a cowboy's wealth wasn't measured by money, but by the strength of his word and the size of his heart. Back then I didn't fully understand what he meant. I was too busy dreaming about distant horizons and roads that disappeared into the unknown. Then there was Sarah. She had eyes that reflected the midnight sky and a smile that could stop a storm in its tracks. We'd spend summer evenings sitting on the tailgate of my truck, overlooking the valley, listening to crickets sing. While the moon climbed above the hills, she talked about building a life close to home, raising a family beneath the same stars we'd grown up under. I talked about adventure, about seeing what waited beyond the county line. We both believed our dreams could somehow fit together. As the years rolled on, life carried us in different directions. I chased work wherever I could find it, following highways through deserts, mountains and small towns scattered across the west. Every place had its own story, but none of them ever felt quite right. I'd find myself parked outside roadside diners late at night, nursing black coffee while old country songs played from worn-out jukeboxes. Those songs always seemed to bring me back to memories of her. The road has a way of teaching hard lessons. It shows you beauty, but it also shows you loneliness. There were nights when the sky felt too big and the silence too heavy, nights when the stars above reminded me of everything I'd left behind. No matter how far I traveled, a piece of my heart stayed beneath those southern skies. One autumn evening, after years of wandering, I turned my truck toward home. The familiar landscape unfolded before me like a photograph from another lifetime. The same oak trees lined the roads, the same fields rolled across the countryside. The same moon rose over the hills as darkness settled across the land. When I reached the old ranch, the porch light was glowing softly against the night. The wind carried the scent of fresh hay in distant rain. Standing there beneath a sky full of stars, I realized something I'd spent years searching to understand. Home wasn't a destination on a map. It was the people who shaped you, the memories that stayed with you, and the places that never stopped calling your name. Cowboy hearts may wander, and midnight skies may stretch forever above the open range, but some roads always lead back to where they began. And beneath those endless stars, with the quiet hum of the countryside all around me, I finally knew that the greatest fisher wasn't leaving home. It was finding my way back.